Welcome back, students. This is part 2 of today's lecture. Let us start with our session 7 again. Greetings and introduction. So, basically, introduction is required when you are meeting someone for the first time. Okay, you will tell about yourself. That means that time you introducing yourself. And when you meet someone who you are familiar already, okay, then you need greetings. Before starting your conversation you will use greetings. Fine. Okay, so greetings can be of two types. One will be your formal greeting, another will be your informal greetings. So formal greetings are used while talking to your seniors, to your elders, or to people whom you have with whom you have your formal relations, like in schools, colleges, offices. There you have your seniors or your elders, your teachers, so that time you will be using your formal greetings like good morning ma'am, good evening sir. These types of greetings you will be using. Informal greetings are basically required when you are having conversation with your friends, your family, or the person whom you know very well. Like you will say hi, hello, how are you. So these types of greetings you will be using when you are talking informally. Okay, next, last session of your chapter is asking questions. So asking question is actually a request to get some information. Fine. So if you want to ask question about a place, or asking about the methods of the tasks, how to do a particular task, so you will use this 5W plus 1H rule to clear your doubts or confusions. So what is this 5W 1H rule? 5W is a combination of these 5 words: what, where, when, why, and who. If you will use these 5W words to ask your question, you will get the complete information about that topic. And one H wala, H will stands for how. Okay, so you can use these keywords to ask your question to gain more knowledge about the topic. These questions can be of two types. One can be a closed ended questions, another can be your open ended question. Closed ended questions, they are actually answered in terms of yes or no. Like if you are asking a question, would you like to have some fruit, the answer could be yes or no. So these types of questions which are only answered in terms of yes or no, these type of questions will be known as closed ended questions. What are open ended questions? That cannot be answered by simply saying yes or no. Means for that answer you will need more than one word. So example of open ended questions can be, why are you late for the school? So answer could be because there was heavy traffic jam. How are you? I'm fine. So these types of questions should be preferred more. Instead of asking closed ended question, you must go with open ended question for better clearance of your doubts. So here your chapter is complete. When you will go through the back exercise of this chapter, maximum of the part of the exercise is solved and it's straightforward. Actually, you will see answers are given there also, and they are very simple. If you have prepared the notes of the chapter, then you have written all the answers to those questions. So at the end of this chapter, I just want to say that at the last page of this chapter you will get this assignment which is unsolved. Okay, so you must solve it yourself. Okay, this MCQs and this high order thinking questions, so I will provide answer to these two in my PDF. So you should have skipped these questions also. You will read them and you will get answer yourself if you have prepared the notes properly, if you have read the chapter properly. They are very simple questions. You will read them and answer will be there in your mind. They are not at all confusing. Okay, they are very straightforward. All the answers you have written inside your notes already. Okay, so you need to work on these questions, okay, yourself. Then you should check it from my notes, and also check out the back exercise solved questions. If in few days you will be having test of this chapter. Okay, so keep preparing. Thank you.